merely a lack of money. It is a lack of financial knowledge, not as an army, but as an instrument, not as a memory, but as a machinery. And so, in a sense at this stage, let every graduate will understand that the truest degree is not the one written on parchment, but the one engraved in consciousness. Real education is not about collecting information, it's about cultivating transformation. Nkumba universities, welcoming alone, we are ushering a movement that declares that the African child is not part of poverty, but strategies to prosperity. That the black man is not a burden of history, but a blueprint of destiny. Today, let gold and silver, by ideas that will outlive empires. Future reminds us wisdom is more precious than rubies, and all the things they hands desire are not to be compared to her. So to graduating class of 2025, may you not merely chase success, you ingenious significance, may you not just learn a living, may you earn a legacy. And this ignite your conviction that your destiny cannot be obscured or outsourced, it must be effort. Ladies and gentlemen, the touchdown of this new financial reckoning, the living equation of intellect plus integrity, the person there is cancer of the future is so Mr. Nkumba. Oh, you can do better than that. Come on, give me a bit of applause on that. Much better than that. African power. I can stand now. The author has done job. The Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the foundation body, the chairman of the foundation body and the members, chairman of the board of trustees, members, the management, the Senate, the deans and directors, the students' guild, the local leaders, the alumni, but most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Nkumba oy! Nkumba oy! I want to tell you, friends, before even these, the talks and the aura and the charisma, I want to tell you that I'm so proud to be here. Anyone who is involved in this day, whether you organized, whether you latent, whether you decorated, whether you made a call, whether you provided anything, I'm graciously indebted for your good work. Only share things you've ever had of. It's impossible that I'll be here and stand to speak until you knew things. To tell you that deep down in my heart, I know that these are all great people. Where is Joseph? Joseph was among the people who came to record me. Is around? It out. I was in touch with Professor. Where is Professor Solomon? Can we give a round of applause? Now, the very short time I've spent with the Vice Chancellor, in a place, more professors than today. Everyone they were using and I realized that you see people call me professor, but I picked it from the word le professeur. It's French for the teacher. So because Ugandans, when I'm teaching them about money, I tell them, take it from le professeur. For them, they say, professor. So the name, the nomenclature, the charisma, it went on sinking in. So they dropped the professor. They couldn't bother themselves with the French. They're like, what if we call him the professor? And it's we are going to break barriers. Most importantly, this day is supposed to have us hold the key such that we don't unlock potential. Did you know this place is something of a phenomenon? The gentleman who wanted to start up this great university had no business starting up university. No business. And when I walked here and I saw the name full building, and then they introduced the family. Absolutely. Can we give them a round of applause? They had no business. Their intention was a kindergarten. Can you imagine? Their intention was kindergarten. You realize that primary schools and kindergartens were far from them. And they were, why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't? And the why don't we became we. And they actually went on and said it. With their own kids or children. Most of us, we are going to leave this place with a degree, and you will see how the degree. You want customers can start by being in your household. Instead, we pay up stop them. Take the key, stop where this is, and went home. You don't have to wait for the customer. The customer is your neighbor. So as we leave this, I haven't even started. I haven't yet started. I have a lot in the kitchen. There was fire. So the only way they would get so great is if you aim at the fire. They say, Allah, you know that light a fire equivalent will operate with fire. So these things we get cheese, we have professors. Those days, if you could light a fire, they could even call you around. Why do we have to see the one who can light? So how did this thing called education come about? How? Education came from the realization when they said, I will not die what I know. Aha. That's when education started. When man started not done with what he knew. He started to spread it. He sat on the front. They will teach you how to handle, how to hunt, how to start a fire, to deal with people, education. How I mean to real estate. How many of you are landlords? Parents here. Parents must be landlords. Can you balance? But also unlock potential. Ask how many of us landlords? War. So beside the landlords, they want to be tenants in that position. I'm asking, how many of us want to be landlords? You see the change? Now you realize that you can't all be landlords. We need some tenants. So who did not come to Nkumba, we have to make sure they are what? Our tenants. You go. Wait for the people. Can I give him a big round of applause? Imran was the guilty here. So it's President Emeritus. Imran friend. And I want to tell you that he gave me a call and talk to someone I can't just talk to who I talked to, who I talked to. The commencement lecture. Did you hear the network? Is that from someone I know? Now the question would be, my friend, who do you know? After graduation, it is the for me. It is the hardest way of life in a one. I have never seen a harder than immediately. When you're still a student, you can lie to your parents to send you money that you don't speak. Send the parents a message that they have told us they're going to see Joseph. And but who is Joseph? And you tell me, but that's what I'm saying, you money. But the university, you can't lie about Joseph. The things are chaotic will come to you. Pressure. When you attend to your the auntie said, but you're not married. What are you doing? When are you? You went for a burial, asking for a man because you finished education. The other time you had a second year, you still have third year. I also have then I have DC. They reside in studies such that passes by. But when they are done, they will ask you, Mama, when are you giving kids? Are you starting business? Where are you staying? When are you paying? What if I told you that actually the journey of the orator's mission didn't start with success, it's the failure. Would you believe that I got a second grade in P7 and it was a pure disaster? I said to my uncle, and I put Namiriango. So in work house, I needed 4. Anyone to go at Namiriango. The results came out. It was not even for me to go with the results. He drove himself. Look at the disappointment. You call your phone. New phone. Or in a pen. Just grab a pen. Like, yes, uncle. English 1. I'm like, I'm where? English 1. Item. There's now more business with the phone. Mathematics 3 gives you a 4. I did a 4. And now already have 4. Before the science, my ladies and gentlemen, science. When I held the president, where have you been? I told him under of shock. Science is beneath. SS5. Would you believe that thing was the introduction of the person of me, hell with fear. But now he's saying all that when he's home. Imagine when he's home. So when he returned home, we sat in table. His wife had a sister who was there. She had Namagunga. I think she was going to Namagunga. She had 7. We are at the dining table. Can you imagine? You picture a dining table. And this side of the husband's side, 13. This side, 7. They are going to Namagunga. Me, I do not know where we are going. Yes, those days when you pass a school and you do not get into chaos. Friends, the man asked to pass a bowl of chicken, and I delayed, and these are the words that followed. Translation, you pass 7, you pass on a bowl of chicken. I was dying. Felt so bad. Very young man could handle. I went back after the race. My dad now started looking for a school. My sister had a son in St. Caleb. He drove there 3 times. The headmaster said that from far, ran away. See, this wants me to give this second. Not testing. There was one who was my dad's friend in the town. And told him, this kid from business. I joined secondary school 3 weeks later. People had already settled. So when I came, I had uniform. I joined the inter-class. You don't have uniform among the people who have uniform. You have a lot of explaining to do. Was it the what delayed you? I wanted friends that from the day I entered the secondary school to this very day, I am the only student who has ever to smack the best student in the school. I never beyond number. A good result 4, 2, 4, 2,
this is what she told me. That my father, you know, when you have a girlfriend who rate you and expel. So this is a girl whose father had 50 kids. And he had one rule. When they chase you on anything related to academics, that's right. So when my girlfriend had to leave, we agreed that one of us has, and I said then it would be me. I would go to Budo. Say no. Budo has girls. You have got to which has only boys. I had to marry too. But then I was like, is this too much? Spark! How will I join this? I want to tell you, I knew things back of my hand. I knew that it was to enter, and that's where I became the best in the district and the best school to join. There was a motivation. The lesson actually, every failure, if you give it some time, that is the very first lesson. Every failure, success what? In the offering. Moved on with life, and with life, I joined university. First degree studies. But because I realized that everywhere I've been, always moved with academia, the emotional intelligence, the feeling. But now this time, this one was most disastrous. The reason I'm telling you this is because at the age you are in as graduates, emotions will take over. You will find yourself fighting emotions more than employment. You read the message and says it is over. Like, how is it over? Is it this thing over? So I want to tell you that on the 2nd of September 2004, at Nkumba Hall, my interview was in the territory of first class because I was a very great programmer. I programmed, I had done the best in C, deep in the territory of first class until this young girl came and told me it's over. That is the only it's over I could ever take. I want to tell you this. I couldn't contemplate anything. Before I even contemplate, I struggled to concentrate in class. I could not read. I could not attend class. If you've done anything in mathematics, you can be my witness. In mathematics class, you see it, they show you calculus, differential equations. If you've not been following, you've been following. And how the exams would be. You would open the paper, and the paper, open the paper, and I land on that word end. Written anything. I got the first retake. Another retake. Another retake. How many do we want? Retake. You see, statistics used to be the hardest curve. I think even this very. A lot of mathematics. But mathematics not for calculus, the mathematics. So you put in subjects a semester. Now that particular second year semester, I had like, I struggled with like 5 or 6 subjects. part of SCCA. No, no, no. Now, I will be mission. After those statisticians, but even now, I started consulting myself and I did SCCA. But I wasn't even concentrating, even SCA. And I was like, now, SCCA has failed because failed. What should I do if I did this thing? I started businesses in my university. Imagine my parents think I'm doing what? I'm studying. But when you come to my university in Nkumba Hall, they will tell you, what do you want? You want to borrow money? You can so be that I was buying and selling phones. I opened up against buying rooms and I started buying milk from people and selling. I opened something we called this with my friend S for C. We started up BS Property League. We could get a unit student everything they wanted. A bed, a mattress. You need to a TV. If you want them, if you are tired of yours, give them to us to sell. I became an entrepreneur. Neighbor. Entrepreneur. Now that is what you got to enter what? Entrepreneur. You want it? So you speak it with the oof and the entrepreneur. I became an entrepreneur. So I couldn't even go there to time. But the most challenging thing that I lost to my lowest. And I contemplated. I was walking around the heights. And I was looking down. Business couldn't actually help me carry the heart. I was sinking in it. The business couldn't help me. And I come to give him a story before I jump. I was holding my friend. You know that not yet? So I called my guy. Translation. Life has done what? And I've called what? To survive. If that asks, what could be the issue? And like, this, the way I'm living, I've failed to have. And these words he told me have moved me to this story. This is to say, I'll Mutaban. Chona, Chuniga, Jisobola, Okuniga Kati, Naida Kola Maku, Miaki, Miakaku, Miakumineta, Miabi. Son, the situation you go through will be hard, but whatever you give priority to pursue might never not will make sense. You will realize it wasn't worth in 5, in 15, 20. I only held on to those words that I suspended suicide to the day. Let's if you are a graduate one today and you become a graduate, you need pillars around you for propulsion or next blockbuster moves. To call blockbuster moves. You will be here and someone will tell you there is a deal. It's in Saudi Arabia. And you want to even God himself in his history of creation. Everything was created alone. But when it's a human being, he said, let's create one. In what? In our image. Friends, can God have a committee to create man? How can God consent to create man? Who are you to participate? So if you are a consultant, you're going to have accidents. Some will fail. If I jump that building, the accident was going to be fatal. So you realize that that was an emotional and it was saved. I would say because of consulting. I think the hardest period is when you leave university. I graduated later after when all my friends had graduated. I was interested in looking for a job. Because my degree had came by the text we counted. How many did we count? Let's add 6. That degree, my mistake, a second law. And I thought this is the end of life as far as moving forward is concerned. I realized that was the springboard. Did you have that second law degree was not a degree for performance. It was a degree resilience. Message. You will graduate with any form of degree. It might be a first, congratulations. It might be a second, congratulations. It's second lower. Some even pass. But do not let has been scribbled on that paper called a certificate. The definition of the person. The word educate comes from Latin. Two words in Latin. Educare and educare. Two words. And if you read, you will be into by what they mean. They actually mean that if you are educated, to be educated is when something within you is taught, not what they give you. What they call education is what will work from you, not what will give you. So when we come to Nkumba, the lecturers give us. When we come to Nkumba, the lecturers give us. But what they are giving is supposed to spike. Friends, can be like a drug. Oh, but you know you are educated. When something within has been trickled, that's when you see abroad, like in the US, the greatest people we admire who moved the world today couldn't finish university. People on Facebook today, Mark Zuckerberg jumped out of university. And people using course today, Bill Gates jumped out of university. Paul Allen jumped out of university. People jump out of university not because they lack the money, when you see someone starting to denounce, they announce, then later they start to educate. Might leave your way and you end up riding the border. That's not it. Right border. But if you are educated, you will find yourself riding a border, starting border spare shop. Something from within. That is unlocking potential. When I say we are unlocking potential as the theme for the day, it means something is within you. Nkumba has, in years of fight, tried to put you into a cosmic open. Some of you locked, others opened. But this one does not end today. It continues and goes every day. An opportunity to now put something within you. They told you the theme after unlocking, it is a journey from learning to living. So after university, because I had to get a job, and that is the goal I want people with zero. Did you know? How will I know that you attend this commencement lecture when after graduation, 6 months, full year, you still had finding that job? I will know you didn't attend the commencement lecture. You see, the events in history happened 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, a lady rushed to a tomb. Actually, 2 ladies rushed to a tomb because they had known that Jesus had resurrected. When they reached there, they were greeted by an angel. You know what the angel said? The angel asked this: why are you for the living among the dead? It's Matthew 24. It's the same question I ask God everywhere.